Good morning, friends. Okay, we're going to start our circle time. So remember, we have a brand new month, April, and we're going to sing the days of the week. So here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, or Thursday, April 2. So now let's do the days of the week. So yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday, and tomorrow will be Friday. And then let's talk about our new color. So April has a new color, and April is yellow. And so our teddy bear is wearing a yellow raincoat, yellow rain boots. He's carrying a yellow and white umbrella, and he has a yellow fish on the hook. And our shape for April is oval. Jelly beans are oval, and eggs are oval. Let's go outside and check the weather. Okay, we're outside, and there's a lot of clouds in the sky. It's not sunny, and there's not a blue sky. It's very cloudy. But it's not cold, but it's not warm either. I'd say it's cool and cloudy. Let's go inside and put it on the chart. Okay, so now we're going to do our weather chart. So remember, the season is spring, and the weather is cool and cloudy. Okay, now I have a book to share with you. It's called The Munching Caterpillar by Sheridan Kane and Jack Tickle. Oh, you know what? Miss Renee needs her eyes. Give me just a second. Okay, now I'm ready. So The Munching Caterpillar, Sheridan Kane and Jack Tickle. Caterpillar was always hungry. For weeks he crunched and munched his way through the fresh, juicy leaves of a blackberry bush. One day, Caterpillar was about to crunch into another leaf when crunch, 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 munch, munch. Bzzz. Bumblebee landed beside him. "Wow," said Caterpillar. "How did you get here?" "Simple," said Bumblebee. "I have wings, look." "Oh, I'd like some of those," said Caterpillar. Bumblebee flew up into the air and buzzed busily from flower to flower. Bzz, bzz. "I'd love to fly like that," said Caterpillar. "Well, you can't," said Bumblebee. "I've got wings and you've got legs. Your legs are for walking." "I guess so," sighed Caterpillar. Bzzz. Bumblebee flew off to the next bush. Watching Bumblebee fly had made Caterpillar very hungry. So he crunched and he munched until it was time for bed. Crunch, munch, crunch, munch. Caterpillar woke to the sound of twittering birds swooped and soared in the early morning light. Caterpillar was just about to start his breakfast when Sparrow landed beside him. "I'd love to fly high in the air like that," said Caterpillar. "Well, you can't," said Sparrow. "You need to be as light as the dandelion clock that floats on the breeze. You're far too fat to fly. Your legs are for walking." "I guess so," said Caterpillar glumly. I don't think it's very nice that he called him fat. Caterpillar carried on crunch munching all day until the light began to dim. Crunch, munch, crunch, munch. He wrapped a leaf around himself to keep warm. He was just about to go to sleep when Butterfly landed gracefully beside him. "Oh, I wish I could fly like you," sighed Caterpillar. "But I'm too fat, and I have legs instead of wings." Butterfly smiled, a secret knowing smile. "Who knows? Perhaps one day you will fly, light as a feather like me," she said. But now, little caterpillar, you should go to sleep. You look very tired. Butterfly was right. Caterpillar suddenly felt very sleepy. As Butterfly flew off into the night sky, he fell into a deep, deep sleep. Caterpillar slept all through the winter, and his sleep was filled with dreams. He dreamed he had wings and was soaring in the blue sky above the tall trees. He dreamed he was a dandelion clock drifting towards the sun. He dreamed he was light as a feather floating on the breeze. When Caterpillar woke up, he felt the warmth of the spring sun. He was stiff from his long sleep, but he did not feel very hungry. He stretched and stretched, and a breeze lifted Caterpillar into the air. He was no longer short and plump. He had wings, great, big, wonderful butterfly wings. Wow, said young Butterfly, I'm flying. I'm really flying. And that's the end. I do want to go back to this page, though. Miss Renee wanted to point out the dandelions. You know, we also call them blowing flowers. I didn't know that they were called dandelion clocks, but I guess they do kind of look like a clock face. So that's something new that I learned today. And that's the end. The Crunching Munching Caterpillar by Sheridan Kane and Jack Tickle. Now we'll go do some art. Okay, so now we're going to make our caterpillar. I'm just going to use these scrubbers to make my circles. So I'm sure Mommy or Daddy have something similar at home. If you don't have a scrubber though, you can just use a sponge that's been cut into a circle. But this is what I'm going to use. So we're going to make a caterpillar. So I'm going to smear and get paint on my scrubby. And I'm going to push down. And there's his head. And then I'm going to smear. And his body. And then you just use it as a stamp. And actually, if you're doing this at home, don't be like Miss Renee. Don't use a paper plate because the paper plate is absorbing the paint. So maybe a pie tin or a piece of wax paper. But there's my caterpillar shape. And then with a Sharpie or a crayon or a marker, I'm going to add his little legs and feet. And he needs antenna. And then when the paint dries, you can go back on his face and you can add his eyes and his big smile. And this is my kitchen scrubby caterpillar. Okay, so now we're going to do today's science. And we're making our own bubble solution that you can have at home and make bubbles all day long with it. So what it is 1 cup of water, a 1/4 cup of dishwashing soap, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then you mix that all together. You do have to be patient though. You have to let it sit for a while. So maybe you can make it today and then use it later this afternoon, or make it the night before and use it the next day. And then at home, and you don't have to have a dowel. I just happen to have one here at the house. You could even use a pencil or a wooden spoon. And I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and make it into a circle. And it does, the rounder the better. And then I'm just going to wrap it around. And you could even decorate your dowel if you wanted to. Put beads on the end or things like that. Okay, and then we dip it in. And it makes bubbles. And the other thing that you can use too, which we have a lot of fun with when we're at school, is if you have a plastic fly swatter, that makes amazing bubbles. You can use that or a spatula, really anything that has some holes in it, and just have fun with it, you know, and then you can try catching the bubbles too. I didn't do very well with that one. Let's see. Well, you get the idea. So make your own bubble solution, and you can have it, like you see, it makes plenty. So there'll be lots and lots of bubble fun at home. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching and playing along with Miss Renee, and I will see you again tomorrow.